Do you mind? I was trying to kill a rock there. My god, you guys. You're such a pain. Oh my god. You little monsters. Hey guys, welcome back to Icarus. So in between episodes, I've been doing a little bit of work connecting power and water throughout the base. So I added a second wind turbine, moved the first one that was on top of the roof down onto this concrete platform. Had to craft a bunch of pillars and concrete, quite expensive, but totally worth it. I think you'll agree. This looks great. And I'm quite proud with how I have connected this so neatly. Much better than my first attempt on my practice playthrough, that's for sure. And I even managed to route the water connection very neatly underneath the base as well. So we've got an electric water pump. And if I just show you in here, I think I can get underneath. All of the lines, the water lines, are very regimented and they go all the way back. And luckily, because I built this base on the pillars a little bit higher than I did the first time around, I was able to really get under here and route the cables and the pipes to all of the devices without anything really showing inside. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how this all came out and how it all looks. So we've got 2 wind turbines. I'd like to add a third one, but I think I might need to expand this deck in order to do so. If you look at this with a hammer, you get a circular range that needs to be clear around the turbine in order for it to work. And they meet approximately at these lines on the foundations. So I can't put one in the middle there as I wanted to. But I do think that if I moved or added another platform on the end here, moved this one to the end platform, moved this one right to this corner, I may be able to fit a third one in. So that's something for future anyway. Concrete's quite expensive to craft. And the steel that you need for the reinforcement bars, it all adds up and it's quite time consuming. So I wanted to do something a bit different. But anyway, quite pleased with this. The connection, they meet here and then go up and over the roof. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it there, hopefully you can. Just there is where the connections meet. I hear a wolf. That's where I just suddenly got my knife out there. The connections meet at that point. And then, oh, here. Oh, no, it wasn't. That's a deer. Connections meet at that point and then go down the roof there to the flat point, which I had the wind turbine on before. And then go inside. So I'll show you inside because I changed the roof piece. We had a concrete piece there before. I've changed it to a reinforced glass panel, so we've got a like skylight now. And thank you to the person in the comments who said you don't need a water source. You can get by making reinforced glass by adding in your canteen in here, and I was able to do that. Since then, obviously, I've connected this up to the water source, so I don't need to do that little fix. But if you're stuck and you haven't got to the point of routing water pipes through and all that good stuff, and you still want to make some reinforced glass, drop your canteen in here, and then you can craft reinforced glass, as long as you've got the recipe, obviously. That was really helpful. Thank you for that bit of information. I also added in, just to catch you up on what I've been doing, I've also added in a third battery rack. And I added in the flow meter. I've never used this before. I've seen it on other people's playthroughs and thought it was quite an interesting idea. It gives you just a summary of how much your max capacity is and how much your items are demanding. And you can switch between your connections. So I'm not sure. On the left-hand side there, we've got 4 symbols. Not sure what the other 2 are. I'm not that advanced in Icarus to know what those 2 connections are. But definitely we can see water. We have 1,000 capacity. And electricity, we have 3,500. And if we were using everything in the building, we would be using 2,575. So we've got we've got 3 million stored. Anyway, so what else have I been doing? I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I made the repair bench, because I wondered if this would save me some resources. You can turn it on and off. I'm just left in a couple of steel ingots, a couple of aluminium ingots, and some platinum ingots. What this actually ended up being is quite convenient. If you've got a little bit of damage on everything, you can just say repair all equipment and it does it all in one go. So that's been pretty nice to play with. I've never tried that before. So I unlocked and built that. But equipment wise, I really haven't done much else. Everything is as it was in the last episode. I don't think I've added any more stations. It was just mainly power and water that I was playing with. So at least we're set up for that now. And we are level 32. I'd like to get to 33, get some points, and maybe think about unlocking the freezer. Let me see if it's here. I haven't looked at this yet, but it's something I would like to get crafted if we can. Is it in this one, or is it in... No, here it is. Deep freeze. Aluminium ingots, 20. 15 electronics, 10 carbon fibre, yeah. 20 platinum. Okay, and we need 2,500 power for that. Alright, and we need an extra point to unlock the marble kitchen bench, which gives you an extra bit of crafting speed, so that's fine. Alright. So something else I would like to think about working on is crop plots and composting. We've not done any of that yet. And before we really do too much else, we are going to need to work on, composites, I think? Let me have a quick look. Yeah, this. So we're going to need a bunch of points for this. Material processor in order to unlock composite paste. The problem, I think, with composite paste... Let me have a quick look in here. Composite paste is, I think, it needs to be cooked. Composites, there we go. It needs to be cooked in the electric furnace. So that's another unlock we'll need to do. So we're going to need a bunch of points, really, to progress to the next level. I'll show you on the map... I did go and do a little bit more mining. It didn't keep my player marker, unfortunately. There's a cave down here somewhere that I went and started to clear out. It's definitely not cleared yet. There is still a bunch of iron and a bit of copper left in there. And the other cave, there's another cave down here as well somewhere. So there's 2 caves in this area as far as I remember. And the other cave system we need to go and check out is... up here somewhere. Over here, I think, or over here. Anyway, we've got the cave scanner, so we can go and check that out as well. But I thought what might be fun to do today, we do have the shotgun and some ammo, and obviously we've got I think 7 rounds in there and 17 left. I thought maybe we could do some missions and try and get some points and get a better suit so that we can have the food and water dropped in the... Like we've got the oxygen tank we can drop in there. We can drop food and our canteen in if you have the better suit. So that would be kind of nice to do. And then we can also think about maybe... Something else I really wanted to have a good look at was, I mean, we're going to need the electric furnace. We're going to need lots and lots of stuff. The other thing I really wanted to look at was the alteration bench, wherever that is. Is it on 3? Yeah, that one. And then there's an advanced one, which I think might be better to unlock and build, but it will mean that I'll need to unlock the first one in order to unlock the other recipes to go with this. So yeah, we need a bunch of points is what I'm saying. But let's do some missions and see if we can move our progress along a little. So I'm just going to have a quick drink and let's go around to the board and go and see what kind of missions we've got. What time is it? 13:40. Yeah, we've got time. So interact. We'll have some simple quests, I think, to start with. Find the bodies of a prospector team killed while on Icarus and deliver their IDs to the UDA. Or locate an abandoned base and search it for the UDA. So that's a hard mission. This one's a medium one. Let's do that one. And we get a little drop ship. Ooh. Okay. Collect the portable beacon from the delivery pod. Okay, well we better eat. I've got some pumpkin bread. And we'll run up there and go and grab this thing and see where the location is that we need to go and search. If it's anything like the first time I tried this, it'll be a little shack and there'll be a lot of baby bears that come barreling at you and you need to kind of defend against them and repair the shack at the same time. So it's not difficult, but it's kind of a bit panic inducing when you first try it. Let me see if I can get around this horse. So I don't know how far this... Oh, here it is. This capsule is. So we need to grab this portable beacon.
Vacate area.
Vacate area. It really ought to set the forest afire. Ooh. Yeah, I love that mechanic. It's so cool. Alright, so I need to have a look on the map. We have... Oh, yeah, it is going to be the baby bear one. Okay, well, we know where that is. Let's head back down to our base. And hopefully we'll be able to get this done pretty quickly. I'll grab the hammer out of my storage bag. And all our tools and everything are repaired. And I think I've got my light on here. Let's save that fat. And the weather looks okay. So this is a good time to get this knocked out, I think. I don't think we need any materials for this. So that's all good. And in here, if I open my inventory, there's our hammer. I don't think I'm going to need the axe. I'll leave it there just in case. And I don't think I'm going to need any of these things. Right, okay. So let's go and look for this base, which is just around the water over here. And I need to start doing many more of these missions because otherwise I am not going to progress with this suit and allow myself any space for these additions, these enhancements you can build as well, like better stamina regen and speed and stuff like that. So we need to start working on that sort of stuff. And it's a fun aspect of the game. So, up here there should be a little abandoned, derelict hut. If this is the same mission that I did before, I'm pretty sure it will be. And we just need to repair it. So, where is it? Here it is. So, number 5. Let's start doing some repairs while it's quiet. Can I not? Of course, I started repairing the one that was already repaired. And we'll probably get some bears coming in a minute. Oh, that says it's repaired. We might be repairing the floors, I guess. So I've got to defend and repair the base. I've got rabbits so far. Let's get this done. We got any platforms we need to repair? Okay, that's done. That's 300. Yeah, we've got a couple of roof pieces to repair here. Can I hear one of the bears? No. Maybe I haven't triggered the start of this yet. But if I can get it repaired before they arrive, then that'll be useful. And we just need to kill a bunch of stuff. Let's repair first, yeah. Right, how are we doing? Bear cub, yes, here we go. So they're going to come and start attacking. Where did you go? Are you inside, you little bugger? Oi! Come here. What? Why do you have to be so awkward? Seriously? Okay. Right, 5. Get the repair done, because then they'll stop falling through and making it awkward for me. I won't harvest these because that'll bring other creatures in. I think I've actually completed this. Is that right, baby? Oi! Stop it! Where are you? They're all around the back here. How did you get... Are you underneath? Oh, you're inside. How did you get in here, little fellas? Seriously? Right, okay, let's carry on repairing. Place a beacon. And then I think we need to kind of let it scan. Hi! Yeah, you have at these bears if you like. That was my fault. That was my fault. I actually damaged the floor. I don't think I can repair that either. Maybe there's a little bit of stuff I can do. Do you think I should harvest these things up? Because then it's going to stop these guys from bothering us. I think maybe that would be a good idea. I wish I had a door. One more. And then I need to grab the bones. I'll do that with this axe, I think. I'm going to be so careful doing this so I don't hit the floor and damage it again. I think there's another carcass outside, isn't there? So this is all repaired then. Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, let's get this harvested and cleaned up before anything comes. And we can place the beacon and then we can pick the beacon back up again, which is really useful. That was so much easier than the first time around. My practice game. I used a wooden hammer in that one and oh, it was a nightmare. It kept breaking. So iron hammer is definitely the way to go. Mark the base for UDA inspection. Now I can pick this back up again. Let's grab our reward first. And then I'll pick that back up and take it with me. And we can use it. Oh, here we are. So we can either have strawberries to plant, combat, or gold, iron, and oxide. I think I'll have the strawberries actually. Yeah, take all. And yeah, I think you're good. I've actually lost where the base is. It's so well camouflaged. You a baby bear. Ooh, there you go. So we got some strawberries, which is nice. Strawberry seeds. All right, we're going to pick this up and take it back with us. And we should have got a nice reward for that. Right, so let's head back home. And it is in this kind of direction, I guess. Is there anything else in there I want to take with me? Just a crafting bench and a bed. And I think these are empty. Oh, look at that. Oh, a platinum knife. What? And hunter feet armor? I didn't know that was there. Oh, that's a nice little reward. Anything in there? Anything else? No? Awesome. Well, I'm very happy about that. We got a spare platinum knife. Yeah, that's a pretty decent reward for such a short mission. Alright, now... where have I got to go? This way? This way, and then down here. I think I'm going the right way. Yep. So that was the first mission. Go back and drop some stuff off, and then we'll have a look at the mission board and see what else there is. How are we doing for XP? Level 32, almost. Almost ready to level up again, that's awesome. This game's a lot of fun. The addition of those simple missions really just gives you something extra to do when you've done your building and while you're waiting to unlock the next levels, and you can gear up and improve performance so you can sprint longer and all that good stuff. A lot of stats you can improve. Alright, what did we have with us? Let's have some water. Consume. So these hunter feet armor. Lightweight camouflage reduces visibility to wildlife but gives little protection or warmth. Oh, okay. Plus 5% movement speed in the forest. 2% exposure resistance. 5% movement speed in the swamp biome. Negative 2% perceived threat. If you have the whole set, you've got 15% crouching movement speed, 25 less negative 25 perceived threat, 10% and 15% respectively water and food consumption in the forest and swamp biome, okay, respectively. 50% chance to resist swamp parasites. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, I'll put it in storage. And we might use that. This platinum knife, this is awesome. So I've got 2 platinum knives now. That's really cool. That was worth it, honestly. Definitely, because I was running out of platinum. And until I went to that cave that I mentioned down here, this one, I actually ran out almost of aluminium too. I needed aluminium to build the repair bench. And if I want to repair this bow that I use, I need aluminium. But I did manage, if I show you here, to grab a little bit more platinum. I've been making some steel. I grabbed a bit more titanium and we got the aluminium that we needed as well. And this is what I've got left. I did manage to grab another exotic. So we've got, what's that, 54? And I've got some iron left over if I want to make some more steel. And a little bit of gold I've kept as well, and copper. So I can't remember what you need with the crafting and stuff. But anyway, we're all good to go. Right, okay, let's put our strawberry seeds. No, yeah, seeds go in here. Soybean seeds. There's probably some food we can craft. A nice... a nice recipe we can craft in here, maybe with pastry and stuff, but I can't remember what we might need for that. What is pastry? We need butter. Okay, we need milk bottles, soybeans, make milk, turn that into cream, then make pastry. Okay, so in the meantime, I might be able to get some wild berries and turn that into mixed berries. Yeah, that's probably the best use of that. Or I can just turn these into seeds, actually, these strawberries, and make some extra seeds. Let's do that instead, because I'm doing okay for food right now. All right, let me put away all of these bones. And this stuff. And for now, should we put the portable beacon down at the base? Or should we carry it with us? I think I'm just going to put it down here for the moment. And we'll put it on our next mining location or something. Deep mining location. That's another thing we need to work on. But let's have a look what we've got in here now. So, upgrades, missions. Oh, you know what we've not built yet? Yeah, I was wondering what was missing here. Crafting, inventory, tech tree. Tier 1 probably. We've skipped a whole thing. And I can't remember what the thing is called either. Let me have a quick look through. Is it just in tier 2? The orbital exchange interface. We've not even built that yet. Because that's the contact device. We've got to unlock that and build that, I'm afraid. We've not done that yet. So actually, let me pick this up because I'll put that thing here. We'll have it right outside the door when we need it. Let's go and see what it costs to build this. What's it called again? Interface, there it is. Orbital exchange interface. So we need a bit of rope, iron and copper. Fair enough, we can do that. Can't believe we forgot to do that. Gone all this way through the game and didn't even build that device. I think I'm going to need a little bit more of this. Split that in half. And get that placed outside. So let me change that to craftable and craft. And we've got what a weather event. What sort of weather event game? Let me have a look. A storm incoming. Oh, just some rain. Okay. That's fine. Add to stacks. And let me put the rope away. Get this placed outside. And then we can actually see how many points we have. So I think that's pretty good. Alright, interact. So, no exotic delivery ship detected in area. Click button below to radio in a request. Alright. Okay. Upgrades. We're missing. Alright. Bosses, missions. Okay. We could pick a new mission. I think we'll pick this one, but let's do it once this weather's over because this is going to be miserable. Let me put the fire on, and I'm going to put this contact device in this crate here. And we should repair our hammer. Can we repair the hammer in here? Items to repair. Unable to repair hammer. Is that because it doesn't have any iron in there? Probably. Let's take a couple of these. Oh, that does not sound good, does it? Repair equipment. Iron hammer. The problem is with this is I only want to repair that one thing. Okay, let me take the platinum out of here. This is probably not a good idea leaving this in there. Alright, repair equipment. Oh, it's because I've still got it in my inventory. Bear with me. Okay, is there iron in there? Yep. Repair equipment. That's so... Yeah. I need to just put whatever one item is required repair, one resource in there in order to repair this, so that's fine. Okay, that works. That's fully repaired. It's much quicker to just go in here though, but anyway. Trying to use it. Oxygen, we can top that up. Just while we're waiting for this storm to pass. And let me drink. And we need food again. But it's probably best I sleep, I reckon. And this rainstorm should be over pretty soon. Oh, by the way, as well as this lovely skylight here, which does give a lot of light in the day, I added a light, a caged light. And that just honestly gives you a little bit of illumination. I should put another one over in that area. Alright, let's swap these over. So I need some food, but let's sleep and get the new day. Whew. I wish you could sleep through the storm sometimes. Let's look at that. It should be over pretty soon. And I'll just quickly refill my lantern. And we'll eat before we head out. But what should we do next? I need more points. I need to level up and unlock some stuff. But maybe we'll go and do the next mission in that list we saw. We could sell some exotics, but I'm saving them. There is another mission you unlock where you have to deliver some exotics, so I'm saving them for that mission, and then we'll cash the rest of them in and get some points and get some unlocks done. You nearly done? Let's have a look at whether we've got any damage. Yeah, a little bit of damage. You can see it starts wobbling. Just to give you a visual indication that you need to do a repair. But it's really not damaged too much at all. So I've got enough food left for this next quest, I reckon. I've got 35 concrete mix for the next unlock. Yeah, I've got plenty of power stored. Should show you very quickly the talent tree again. Solo. I think I added in the reduced food, water and oxygen consumption. I think I went down that route. And 15% perceived less threat when stealthing. And then for talents, I think I added in featherweight for carrying the shotgun. And I think that was about it. Let's have a quick look. A lot of the stuff I've just been putting into survival, so... Right, cool. Is this nearly done? Can we get out now? I think we can get out. Let's go and repair these turbines before they get damaged. You can see the halo above. That is the range that they need to they need a certain amount of space around them, so there you go. All right, so it's nice and early in the morning. Oh, there we go. Will you please stop taking damage? I don't think it's going to cause us too many problems anyway. Right, inventory, and I'm going to put that back away in my storage pouch. I've got a second one here for carrying exotics and things back from caves and stuff. Right, let's go and get a mission. So, simple quests, and we'll either build a watchtower and place a beacon to mark the location on the map for future UDA use. Never done that one before. But we'll do this one. Locate an abandoned base and search it for the UDA. That's different from what we saw earlier. Alright. We're going to do that one then. Right, we've got to go and collect that first. Okay. Well, we'll eat. Hopefully we've got enough food on us. Did I turn the fire off? We should turn the fire off. And we've got our oxygen, we've got water. Yep, we're in good condition. Let's go and collect that first then. So we've got another portable beacon. Is that giving us this? Oh, we should check this. Ah, 100% durability, good. So we'll go and collect this and see where this base is. Hopefully it's not going to give us the exact same mission again. Shouldn't be too far. And it's on our compass if you see the little green icon. I do need to look into unlocking some form of travel, although I think the build that I've gone so far is pretty decent for stamina recovery. I don't want to bother with you, Wolfie. And it's pretty fast to just run everywhere. The only problem you encounter is with a weather event. But I might spec into some kind of storm resistance. That might be interesting to try. I've not used that before. Right, we'll grab that. Step away.
Danger. Danger.
I love the voice. I love the voice of that thing. Love that. Such a great game mechanic. Alright, so this one is north of our base. Okay. Right, well, we'll head back. Oh, horses. No. And a wolf over there. There's a rabbit. We also need to unlock the ore. What's it called? I think it's in tier 4. The deep mining ore scanner as well. So we just need points now. There's a lot of things I'd like to start working on. But we're going to need to unlock some levels. Pretty happy with how the base looks now anyway. And how it functions. It's definitely nice having power and water there now. I might prioritise unlocking that marble kitchen bench and the deep freeze. Because then food is just a non-issue. Let's let our stamina regen. We're going to need the hammer again, I imagine. In fact, we should probably get that out of our inventory. So hammer can go there, and that's good. So I've been up in this area, but I don't recall seeing a base. It might be like a little watchtower or something. Have I been this direction? Maybe not. Have a look round this way. I'm pretty sure there's a deep mining location here somewhere. It might be down on that platform. There's a... There's a geyser here. Ah, right next to that. Did that pop in just then? It could have done. Right, let's get repairing. Well, there's a couple of quick and easy repair jobs, that's for sure. Let's start with the ones on top. Weather event. No! A lightning storm. We might have to come back for this. Yeah, okay. Let's just head straight back home again. I can't... Oh, the problem with this is... Are they gonna attack that while I'm not there? I cannot be out here in a lightning storm. That is for sure. I might fail this mission because of the weather. I should have checked. I could see what was up. Oh, I could have seen what was upcoming. Oh well. That's fine. It's not a very long storm. Long-lived storm anyway. Oh yeah, let's get back inside. Kind of came the long way around. Oh man, give me some stamina regen is affected, I think, in storms, isn't it? Let's get inside and then we'll run back. Luckily, it hasn't engaged the base. Has 27. Yeah, it hasn't engaged the mission yet, so I think we've got away with that. Woo! I might be able to see some lightning going off now. Why have I got 15% storm exposure? Why do I have storm? Oh, it's just ticking down, I see. There we go. We're good. We're clear now. So I've already repaired 11% of that base. We'll run back up once the weather clears. Yikes. Okay, you got some trees on fire, I would imagine. That might have hit our lightning rod, actually. I need to put some more windows in this place as well. I can put reinforced glass windows in here now, but I do like how clear these are, and they don't get damaged too much, so these work pretty well. Let's have a look over this side. Can't get quite as close this way. Yikes! Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, you can see the lightning now. You nearly done? Can I go outside now, please, game? Yikes, that's cool. That's so cool. I should detach the camera and go outside the base. I think if I go up, can I not go outside buildings? There's me in my base, look. IGY is number what? What is that number? 9? Yeah. Actually, that's quite a nice screenshot. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're going to head back up that way again. So let me grab some water and we'll run back up and try and knock this one out. Extra drink. I will grab my knife again. Take 2 on the mission. We will need some food. Let's have you. The rest of the stuff's good for the moment. What a time for a flash storm to strike, honestly. I wonder if we'll get something else in the storage again. That would be nice. Another platinum knife would be really welcome. And I get some attachments on to help with the degradation, because getting these repaired is quite expensive. But if I've got 3 to rotate between, that would be really helpful. Oh my god. Yeah, baby bears, will you please stop? Bear cubs are ripping this place to pieces. Oh my god. Yes. So I did get screwed. Stop it. And I can't see you, so what are you doing? Might have to, can you come out from there, please? Alright, there we go. That's given us some points. Let's do some repairs before they get in here again. Let's start with the floors, I guess. That was the worst timing. I definitely need to be aware of that next time. Did we lose the workbench and the storages and things? Oh man, we might have to make a floor. Should I skin these things? I guess we need to. Get them out of the way. There'll be another one along in a minute, I'm sure. Oh no. I hear one. Oh my god, you little buggers. They're so annoying. Do you mind? I was trying to kill a rock there. My god, you guys. You're such a pain. Oh my god. You little monsters. God, the first time around was much easier than this rubbish. So I think I accidentally did well on the other one and managed to save the storage before they got their little paws on it, and I think this time around they got to it before I could, so we might not be able to get an extra reward here. Little nuisances. Oh, hi. Yeah, you bugger off, please. Let's just get some repairs done now, I think. That's a tree. Okay. Get you repaired. Come on. What else have we got to do here? Roof. Roof. Yep, this wall. 2. Oh, our health's really quite bad here. Let me have a health concoction. Because I just let them hit me, of course. Okay, number 5. Carry on repairing if we can. Oh, have I failed the mission here? Yeah, the mission's disappeared. Alright, you're stuck in a rock. Good job. Thank God there's not a big bear here. Yeah, I think we've failed this mission, haven't we? Mind you, it still says it there. Maybe I've just disabled it. Well, let's have a look. Maybe we can't finish this now. Do you mind? That's quite distracting behind me there, I've got to say. Yeah, I can't get to that little bit of floor there. Maybe it's not... Oh, hello, wolf. Yeah, help yourself. There's lots of food. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth doing though. Oh my god, you are so annoying. Seriously. Yeah, we lost a couple of pieces of floor. I think once you lose the floor, maybe it stops you from finishing the mission. Because you've had pieces, you know, damage. I don't know. Let's finish repairing what we can and we'll see. Hit number 7 to put the mission back up. No, I was right. Okay. So I need to clean this up to stop other things coming in, but we also need to just repair stuff quickly. Yeah, it's finished. It's done. Right, place a beacon. Okay. We didn't get a benefit from this because of the what? There's a wolf over there eating something. Yeah, they destroyed the storage, so maybe I've missed out on that. Let's come back for that in a second. Let's grab our reward, I guess. That's fine. What did we get? Iron, aluminium, and some sulfur. I don't want coal particularly. And what are these? Medium interior wooden cranes. A chance between 8 and 45. Let's have that. Let's take that. I think that's pretty decent. And I'm going to pick this up. We've got another one of these. This is awesome. Very cool. Alright, we could harvest all of these baby bears up, but I'm not going to bother. Oh, hang on. Oh! We got a platinum crossbow and a recurve bow. Thank goodness I thought to come back in here and just check. But those missions are awesome. Okay, let's get out of here for a second. We got... Hang on, where? Platinum crossbow. I kind of wanted to try that out, but I didn't want to craft one because it's quite expensive. But that I'll take. Well, that was a bit of a mess, but I'm really glad I went back and went through with it. That was totally worth the reward. Right, let's head back this way and we can have a look and see if there is a deep ore site here somewhere. I remember it being up here somewhere. The locations remain, but the ore that you find there is random, so... I just want to grab my sickle. We'll put the hammer away. I will need to repair that. And I want to get some more pumpkins to make some more pumpkin bread. I think 3 will be enough for the moment. I really, really want to work on that deep freeze. Let's see if we can maybe get that done. We'll see what it takes to craft. There's so many pumpkins around right now. I'm not too concerned about getting the crop plots down. Because obviously that'll take some more points up, and once you've got those down, you really have to kind of keep on top of the gardening, otherwise you will lose plants. You have to harvest them regularly and stuff, so I'm not ready for that just yet. But we'll get back inside and have a look at our health as well. But yeah, that reward, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, we've got something to unlock. Let's have a look at the freezer and see if we can get it built. We've got 4 points available. It was right over here, wasn't it? So we've got the resources. It can be crafted at the fabricator and it needs 2,500 power. This is the fabricator. We have more than enough power. So I think we go ahead and unlock this. So we'll need the marble kitchen bench first. We will need concrete, aluminium, stone, some composites to make that, but I don't think we need to craft that in order to craft this once we've unlocked it. So let's have a look at making this. 20 aluminium ingots, 15 electronics. We've got 11 electronics. So what do we need for our electronics? Again, some copper wire. God, if we can get this done today, I will be very happy. Copper wire. Let's make sure we select craftable. We'll make a bunch of those. Let's also make some bread. We'll do 5. And that should take just a few minutes. And let me put away this meat that we gathered off the bears. So again, I'm just letting this go rotten. And using it for biofuel, which is working out quite nicely. Let's put the aluminium in there, and yeah, let's put a stack of the iron. I like that it gives you that stuff. Let's put the bones away. The fur. Sticks. We've got another portable beacon. So when we find the deep mining ores, we'll be able... We've got another recurve bow there. We'll be able to mark each location, which will be awesome. Alright, electronics. How many did we need for that thing? Oh my goodness. Deep freeze. 15. Okay, craftable. Get rid of you. And we've got 11, so I only need another 4. Get those done. Now hopefully I don't have to make anything else. Let's see. Carbon fibre, I need another 5. How do I make carbon fibre again? Carbon paste. Aluminium ingots, organic resin. Yeah, we've got all of that stuff. Silicon. Silica. Carbon fibre. Where are you? Lost you again. Oh, it's in this, isn't it? Aluminium ingots and organic resin. Luckily, we've got some of these. I'll take a stack of 20. I don't want to make that much. How much do we need, actually, for this freezer? I'm just going to make the minimum amount so I don't run out of anything. I need another 5. And I need epoxy. We've got some epoxy in here. So let's just do 5. Nice. So we'll put that and that away and put the aluminium ingots back. I don't want to run out of anything that I'm going to need, so this is all very good. We've got some more aluminium there anyway. That's good. And we need you, and we need to put you in the furnace. And I need a drink. How are we doing for XP? Yeah, we need to sort out some XP. So let's split 4 of those. Drop that down here. Move my crossbow over. It's going to be exciting to play with. And we'll have one of those. We'll have a pumpkin bread. We'll have a steak. Yes, that's fine actually. I did have some cooked stringy meat as well. Let's grab the bread dough. And let's make 5 pumpkin breads. And the rest of the pumpkins and berries here, let's turn these into seeds. Keep that going. So we've only got 1 strawberry seed out of that last set of seed manipulation, but that's fine. Add to stacks. Add to stacks. Do a sort on that. Right, equipment wise, let's pop the platinum crossbow in here. We need to make some bolts, and you possibly need to make platinum bolts for that, but maybe it uses other bolts. It'd be fun to try. We've got a spare recurve bow, which is awesome. Guess we could recycle those as well, maybe? Right, let's have a look what we've got in here. That's all good. My iron hammer. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to repair that. We do need to repair this platinum knife, but we do have a spare one now, which is nice. Right, we've got our composites. Dump those in there. So freezer, what again are we looking for next? 20 aluminium ingots, 20 platinum, and 15 screws. Right. How many have we got in here so far? 20. Perfect. We're going to need 20 platinum and some steel screws. So I would imagine one lot of screws is good enough. Craftable, please. Screws, craft. Deep freeze, craft. This is going to be so good. This stops all degradation on food. And we can put it under here. I mean, it's away from the other food area, but we can at least connect it up nice and easily here. So let's get our electricity tool. Swap that over with this, number 5, and we should have a connection here that we can use as well. So yeah, we should be able to link off that. Yeah, let's put it behind so that it's not seen, I guess. Move it right down the bottom there, and then from there, connect it in there. And get that out of my hands. And that now is a freezer. So let me grab our good food that we want to keep. We'll dump that in there. And we now have food that lasts indefinitely, which will be absolutely awesome moving forward. Hello, Wolfie. Oh, so good. Alterations bench is definitely something I want to work on next. Yikes, did I hit my foundation? I think I did there. And then what we can also do is put raw meat in there as well, but as we're still always hunting, I don't think I need to do that right now. And we'll put the fur away. And I'm going to get my pumpkin bread out of here. We'll get that salted. And then off camera, I will probably cook up a bunch of food and get that freezer filled. And yeah, we'll be good to go. So this is a huge achievement. I'm very happy with this, but we do want alteration next, I reckon. Let me clear the search there. So if I do alter, then we should have those two highlights. So this is the advanced one. Let me make sure I can make this. So 25 concrete. Yeah, we got that. We got the glass. We have the steel ingots. We've got the screws. 10 electronics is the only thing we're missing. It does need power. 1500. Yeah, we've got a greater demand than we do supply. So I need to put another battery pack down, I think. Battery rack. So let's have a look at what that needs. That probably needs a bunch of electronics. 4. Well, we can definitely make 4 electronics. Platinum sheaths we can do. Titanium plates we can do. Okay, let's do that then. So 4 more electronics. We're going to need gold and copper wire. We should have enough copper, I would imagine. Let's just take one of those. So I will make one of those. How much do we need for 4 electronics? 20 and 60 copper wire. So we need 20. Let's do that much and maybe another stack of those. We'll use it. We will definitely use it. So let's make sure we've got craftable selected. And copper wire, I may as well just make the max. And then we will need a bit of platinum. I think I've got some left, yeah. Let's do 2. Let's do... I think it's 4. What have I done here? So we want 4 electronics. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because we're making the battery pack, aren't we? The battery rack. Where are you? Oh my gosh, I can't see it on here. So 4 platinum sheath and 2 titanium plates. So I need 2 of those. I need 2 more, 1 more titanium. I knew it was a funny number. Oh, so it's 3 each for those, okay. And 1 more of those. And 2 of these, I think. I think that's right now. And then 10 refined wood, which I definitely have up here. Move that there, it's much easier to do this. 10, thank you. Okay. So, craftable. Need another battery pack. I can put this platinum away. Could use this to repair this knife, but seeing as though I have 2 knives in there I'm not using with any attachments, we'll do that later. Okay, and I'm going to need my electrical tool again. Right, so let's place this extra battery pack. So what I don't want to do is have this run out of charge and then the freezer go off or something and I lose, you know, all of the food. But I imagine you get a small window just to give you a bit of a buffer for in case your power goes off for any reason, so that should be fine. So this makes ice. Frozen water can be melted for drinking. Store in a chili bin or add to a campfire with a water vessel to collect drinkable water. Will not spoil. Okay, so this, I understand this device. If you haven't got it filled up with food, it will just fill up with ice. But you know, you can just leave that to run, I guess. So we needed the extra power. Let's have a look at the tech tree again. So this 10 electronics. I need to make another 10 of these then. So we're going to need more gold wire and more copper wire. Let me see how much we need. I think that's all we need for this. 50 gold, 150 copper. Okay. So maybe let's take 5. And maybe we'll do just another stack of copper. We might need some more. Craftable. What's this at the moment? We've got 5 and I need 50. Okay, so I need 9. Gonna need to go and find some more gold. I think I might have a stack of gold, actually. Might have a stack of gold. Craft, and then copper wire we'll just do max, because I've got quite a bit of copper. Let's have a look. We'll put it in the forge if we do need it. We'll find some more at some point. It'll be fine. We'll do another one of those missions. That was quite useful. There we go. Problem solved. Cool. Platinum's a bit low, but that's to be expected. Platinum's rarer than a lot of other items. We need to keep on top of XP, of course. Oh crap, I shouldn't have eaten that. Never mind. We can always make some more now. Not worried now that we've got the freezer. Alright, so how many of these can we make? We should be able to make... I wanted more than that, of course. We need 10, so I'm a bit short. So if I want to make another 2, I need... Ooh, more copper wire. Yeah, okay, we'll just take it out of here. I don't want to take too much. Let's take another 5, I guess. Alright, craftable please. Max. And then I need 10 of these. So we'll get those done. And then what else do we need? We've not unlocked this yet, but we will momentarily. 25 concrete mix, 4 glass. Alright, this is good. Four glass. And what else? 10 electronics are being done. 8 screws, 30 steel ingots. Okay. 30. So we need a stack plus half. Grab you and grab one of these. Do a sort. There we go. Right, okay, let's unlock this. So advanced alteration bench. This is going to need 1500 power. And this is why I wanted the extra battery. Has that recognized? Yes, this hasn't stored up yet. Let's have a quick look. So we've got... yeah, it's struggling to top it all up. I think it does it in... that's not actually connected properly. That's the problem. Okay. Let's get rid of this connection then. So they need to go in here to be connected correctly. Is that right? Are you now connected? You're not storing. Interesting. Why are you not? Is it because these aren't full yet? Maybe. Oh, I see. It's being used before it's getting a chance to charge. Oh, interesting. Can you set a priority on which one gets topped up first? Insufficient electricity input. Okay. So we're going to need another wind turbine before we can make this bench. Well, or before we can use this bench. What are you doing on my deck? Look her off. Alright, so how much is it going to be? Do we unlock this first though? We've only got 2 points. Do we have talent though? 1 point available. I was working my way through firearms. That's just shotgun reloading. What did I want to unlock here? Increased damage with shotguns would be nice. Chance to craft double ammo would be really, really nice. Faster movement speed with firearms. I mean, I can put... I've got to unlock this anyway, the other alteration bench, which I think is on tier 3, because I've got to unlock some of these. And I only have 2 points. I'm going to need 1 for the bench and 1 for the attachment pack. It's the durability pack that I really want so that the knife doesn't degrade as fast. Let's have a look in the journal before we do this. Durability. Tool durability. Tool durability attachment. Advanced or normal alteration. Do we just go for this then? Less, minus 15% wear rate of items. Because this is getting on my nerves how quickly these degrade. So I'd like this, but also I would like the increased speed and damage and all those. So maybe this won't be as big of an issue later when I start mining some more caves. What is this one? Negative 15%, negative 5, specialist. And that's only in the advanced alteration bench. All right, so I'm going to do a bit of research into which attachments I'm going to want to use. Which of the two benches? So we've got the standard alteration bench, which we've got to unlock anyway because then we've got a choice of some of these things. Or do we go straight for this bench, the advanced one, but in order to do that we are going to need some more power generation, which I'm going to have to work on. So I'm going to do some research on that, and I noticed we've been going about an hour, so I think that's a good place to leave it, and I can go off and do my research offline. I'll probably extend the concrete platforms out here and move probably this turbine over, make a bit of a space in the middle to have a third turbine, and I think that'll solve our power problems. We could also look into solar. The problem with that is that's another item to unlock, another bunch of materials needed to craft, and right now, yeah, I'm not really sure what to prioritize. So yeah, anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. I think we made really good progress today. Those two missions were so interesting, and finding those extra goodies, the platinum knife, the hunter feet armor, we've got 2 portable beacons now, the platinum crossbow, I definitely want to play around with that. We're going to have to unlock some bolts and give that a try. And then another recurve bow. That was really fun. So yeah, anyway, lots left to do, and some interesting stuff for me to go and to read up on, and then I'll bring you back when I've made a decision and we'll get to work on those. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.